Deck. Good evening, lovely people. How are you all this evening? You're all very, very welcome. This is Cecilia again coming to you live on Facebook. You're all very welcome this evening. I hope you all had an amazing Tuesday. Well, today the topic I will be discussing about it's why is it beneficial to have multiple streams of income, especially for parents with small kids. That will be the topic I'll be going into. I'll be diving into the But whilst I'm waiting for some to jump in, because Facebook is sending notification. Well, today, like I said, the topic for today I will be going into why is it beneficial to have multiple streams of income, to have income coming from different parts. Thank you, dear. Thank you. To have income coming from different parts. Why is it beneficial to have, especially with parents with small kids? So this is the topic I'll be looking in today or sharing with you guys today. Why is it beneficial? Yeah. So, but oh, that's great. I'm doing fine as well, Marcy. I'm doing very, very fine. The family too is doing okay. Yeah, the family too is doing okay. So, let me dive now into the topic because at least quite a few have been online now. So, before I start with this topic, I would like to ask you a very quick question. You can comment down or you can choose not to comment, but it's really, I just want to hear your opinion on this, yeah? The question is, as a working parent, how will it feel having a successful business that leaves you with lots of spare time for your families and friends and doing the things you love doing? How will it feel when you have a business that is successful and then you have a lot of spare time for your families and your kids and to do what you love? How will it feel? Good evening, Myra. How are you this evening? You're very welcome. So whilst you're thinking of this, I will just continue with the topic today. Because the reason why I ask this question, with inflation and economic trends, it requires families to have two incomes just to stay even with their expenses. Because it is very, very difficult, even with two expenses at times, especially when you have children, it is very difficult to make ends meet, especially with the economy that is going on today. It may be that in the future, no one knows that even two economies will not even be sufficient for the family. Like I said, especially with families with even more than one child. Like for me, I have, well, my first daughter, she is grown, but I have three small ones as well, 5 and twin girls at the age of 2, and I have a boy as well, 14. So you see, I have my hands full. So one economy it's impossible for one economy to take care of my family. It's very impossible. Yeah. So even now it's impossible. What about in the future? So we don't know how things will be like, because when you think of back then and now, things is completely not the same. Yeah. So it is a very, very good idea to be prepared for even bad economic times rather than to simply hope for the best and suffer if the best doesn't come. Because sometimes we will think, no, it will be better. But whilst we are thinking it will be better, it's very, very advisable to even take action in preparing ourselves so that if it becomes better, we are already prepared. If even it doesn't if it does become better, it's a surplus or it's a plus for us as well. Good evening, Vic. You're very welcome, dear. Yeah. So as I have been sharing with you guys from my past couple of Facebook Live, thank you for my past. You're very welcome, Vic. You're welcome. Yeah. So as I've been sharing with you guys from my past Facebook Live, families should have multiple sources of income to guard against an insecure future, because we don't know how the economic system will go. Yeah, so it is very, very important to have a source of extra income. You know, like for me, when I was in Africa, my grandparents always used to say, it is reserve that makes America strong. But I never know what that phrase mean, or parable or whatever. I never know what it means until when I start to have kids of my own. Then I begin to realize, sometimes I begin to say to myself, no, we have to keep this for tomorrow, this one is for today, and things. That's when this thoughts start to come. Okay, this was what my grandparents were really telling me. When you at least save something aside, it will help you not to like feel stress and things. So that was when I understand this phrase, it is reserve that makes America strong. So even as a parent, when we reserve or plan for the day ahead, it also helps the family not to be stressed out as well. Good evening, Auntie Aisata. You're very, very welcome this evening. Yeah. So you always have to have like a reserve for in case something happen. It is very, very important to have a reserve, especially we parents that have kids. Yeah, wealthy people have always known that it is important to have more than one source of income, because like if one of their income source fails, maybe for one reason or the other, they will always have something to fall back on that will carry them through that difficult time, that at least it will not be so bad for them. So they always know this. That's why they always know that having multiple stream of income is very, very important for them. Yeah, because all rich people, it's difficult to see them only with one business. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible to see any rich person with one business, even if it's something like the parents maybe they passed away and they like the children inherit, yet still it's not only one business. They definitely have different source of income coming from different angle. So it is the same thing with us. We don't just want to rely only on one source of income. Yeah. So people with ordinary job like working, they maybe 9-to-5 job or whatever, average income generally face problem if they lose just that one source of income. When that one source of income go down, it becomes a very, very big problem for the family, especially if that's the only source of income the family have. Like, for example, thinking of single parents. Yeah, if that one source of income drop, then it's a big problem for the family. Yeah, but if maybe it's a husband and wife and both of them are working, one source, at least they can manage, but it will be very, very strenuous for the family. So that's why we don't want to find ourselves in this situation. We want to have a backup for the future in case anything happens, because we never know. Yeah, so the thing is, the loss will also have a dramatic impact. If we lose our one source of income, it will have a dramatic impact on our lives, and it could also even take years before like we can return on a normal day-to-day like we are before. So it's the impact it will have on us. It is very, very great. Yeah. So with the exception, if they maybe immediately like have a job offer again when they lose the one, then they will not really feel it. But now, this is the time we are living in now. It is not very, very easy to fall back into a new job after we lose one job, or maybe we are laid off, or maybe the company go bankrupt. It is not very, very easy to have a new job. It will take time. At least there must go a month or couple of months or something before you can fall back to that. And even when you fall back to that already, then we can be in a big debt, because then we have to, especially if we've not saved anything for those raining days. Yeah. So this will make it very, very bring shaky in the family. Yeah, even good evening, Frances. You're welcome this evening. Yeah. So even physically and even emotional health can also suffer as a result of financial or uncertainty, yeah? And it will even bring stress on us, because most of you know sometimes when we lack finance, it brings stress on us, and we don't want this to happen. And especially if we are single or maybe is married couple, most we can try to manage, but when there is kids involved, kids don't understand. Kids don't understand I don't have, or kids don't understand tomorrow. They don't understand that when they want something, they want it now. And sometimes as parents, we feel guilty, we feel sad as well, not only guilt, but sad that we really want to do for our children, but we just don't have the means because of the situation. And if for us not to fall into that situation, it is very important to have multiple streams of income. Yeah, so having more than one source of income, or maybe extra income, like it offers a safety net for the family. Yeah, so if one income source disappears, the other will still be there to like lessen the blow we get from this one source of income that maybe fall back. Yeah, so that's why it is very, very important for family to have at least multiple source of income. And having having extra income also gives individual time to recognize and also consider their options. Yeah, so especially with families with children, parents with children. Yeah, of course, most of you who are with me now online, you have children, you know how much it costs when bringing up children, especially in Europe or in the US or in the Western world. It's very, very costly bringing children up in this part, yeah? And I'm not talking about not even the time-wise, but the financial-wise. That's what I'm talking about, because children at times they can be very, very demanding, and when they go to school, they see their friends have something, they also want it. And they reach the age like teenager, they go into this trend of fashion, say to say. They also want to be among. So, and we know it's very, very expensive when they are at that age. Their things are quite expensive. And sometimes when we don't give them, it really pains us, and that's why some kids, especially with girls, they will start doing things just to get money to be among or to feel among. So we don't want them to do things that will really sadden them or sadden us. So that's why we, as parents, it's also very important we also work to provide for our children on those area. Yeah, and because parents of today can even appreciate the benefits of having an extra income coming from different sources, yeah? And it is also very important to realize that there are two types of extra income. It is very important, because when we are talking about extra income, we want to know what type of extra income. The first extra income, we have the linear income. Yeah, it's extra income that is like earned on an hourly or maybe weekly or even monthly basis. No future commitment from either the worker or even the employee is associated with this kind of income. Yeah, this is mainly like when you're having extra a job beside maybe you have a main job, a full-time job, then you have maybe extra job, maybe a couple of hours a day, just to add up to your economy. So that is like the extra income. That is the linear income, where there is no commitment between you and the employer. So you have your one full-time job with that couple of hours job beside. Yeah, but when you have two jobs like that, and also you have then you have kids, then what time will that leave us to spend with our kids? Of course, we want to create multiple sources of income for the family, but then it's strain on our time with our kids, which is also very good on our part as parents, thinking we want to work hard to provide for our children. But but there are also ways we can generate multiple sources of income that can still give us a lot of time to spend with our kids. Yeah, but then there is the second type of extra income is the residual income, which I even touched on yesterday on my yesterday live. Yeah, and this results from like working hard one time and reaping the benefits of this work for many, many, many years in the future. That is what the residual income means. Yeah, you know, like a single effort is rewarded repeatedly, which will like leave you with extra spare time for yourself and your family, and do what you love doing. That is the residual income. Yeah, so individuals individuals that receive linear income through a job or a profession, they understand this, that there is no commitment. When the time is finished, then the job ends. But with the residual income, it's completely different from the linear income. Yeah, and they earn only for the time. Like with the linear income, they earn only for the time they actually work on a daily basis or on a weekly basis or monthly basis. Yeah, so some people will earn higher linear income than others, which is there. Yeah, but you also have some other people typically that attempt to start moving away from that linear income to a residual income by obtaining extra income that will like secure the future, for their future retirements, to help the families and things. Yeah, that is what this residual income, that is why online business is very, very good, because through doing your business online, you can be able to get residual income, multiple stream of residual income, maybe being an affiliate in different companies, like I also touch on one of my videos as well. Touch on having register with some of these programs that will enable you to have different streams of income coming into your maybe you have a primary income, so then this will help the income as well. Yeah, and also like when you think of the internet, just like I said, internet has provided many options for extra income, but you know, the thing is, we also have to be very careful of what kind of business we are going into, because then it's very important that we want to do our due diligence by doing research and think of which type of business, which type of marketing business do I want to start to build. It is very, very important. You can do research online, like with even Yahoo have it, and then there's another site. When I'm done, I will post it down, give the name, where you can also find different type of business you can start maybe looking into, if you're a parent who is a working parent, or even stay-at-home parent who is looking out to start their own home business. Yeah, there are different places that you can look that will give you some ideas on different type of business you can do. But also you can also think of what you're passionate about, what you love doing. It doesn't matter, the things you love doing, you can also use that to create a business out of that. Yeah, so you want to maybe sit down and start to think, what is it really I'm passionate about? What is it really I love doing? Do I love baking, or do I love knitting? Do I love doing hair? Do I love whatever, maybe love decoration or whatever? You can start using these things to build your own business and generate income from that as well. Yeah, so guys, this is what I have for you today. What is the benefit? Because this is a topic I've been discussing about, how we can generate a multiple stream of income, what is the different ways, and how we can start doing it, the steps we can start to take. So these are some of the topics I've been going into on how to create multiple streams of income. So even though I've been talking about that, but then I thought it's very important also that we know the benefits it will give us, and you know why is it important, and the benefits it will give us to generate multiple streams of income, especially we as parents that we have small children home. Yeah, that's very, very important for us to think about how we can start generating multiple stream of income. Well, of course, it's not everybody who want to do their own business. It's not everybody who feel that they are ready for their own business. But of course, it takes time, because like me as well, before I didn't have that mindset of having my own business and things. But because situation changes, then definitely it gives me that mindset, that thinking to want to generate my own have my own business and have multiple stream of income, to give me this ample time, to give me a lot of time to spend with my kids, my families, and do what I love doing. Yeah, so that is why, because I work with working parents who are really looking for ways to start their own business, but they don't know how, and also some who have already started but they don't know how to balance family life and business, and taking care of their business. So I also work with them, to giving them my own strategy, my own daily method of operation, how I try to find time to work on my business every single day, even with different other commitments. So this is what I've been also helping them to do. So if you're a parent, you're thinking of starting your own business, or maybe you're thinking of, or maybe you've even already started, but maybe you're stuck in some way, you don't know how to continue, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, you're very, very welcome to contact me, and I will also I will help you out on how you can get through those roadblocks and take you up to the next level. Yeah, but even if you're not a parent, maybe you don't have kids, you also want to start your own business, you're also very, very welcome to reach out to me. I'll work with you as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but my focus normally, was with how does it called, working mothers, but also I work with single parents, I work with single ones who don't have kids as well. So if you are also thinking about that, you are very welcome to contact me, and then we'll work together. Yeah, so I hope you got value from this. If you got value, I would love for you to share with friends. Like I said earlier in the video, I would love for you to share with your friends, with your team members, with someone who so that they will benefit from this as well. Yeah, and also, I would love to hear your takeaway. What is your biggest takeaway? What you like about, from this topic today? I would love to hear it. And also, if you have any topic you want me to talk about, thank you, Vic. Yeah, thank you, dear. If you have any topic you want me to talk about, or maybe you have a question concerning business, you are also very, very welcome to drop it down the comment section. Or if maybe you don't feel comfortable doing that, you're also very, very welcome to inbox me on Messenger. Yeah, then I will definitely answer back to your message. Yeah, and then we can discuss from there and see how we can take it to the next level. Yeah. So thank you, Vic. So you all have a lovely, lovely evening. You all have a lovely evening, and see you guys tomorrow. And also those of you who will be watching the replay as well, see you all tomorrow, same time, same place, Facebook Live. Thank you all for joining. Good night, guys.